Celebrity Sleaze. It's presented by McDonald's. The best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
I was thinking about some of my Sleaze stories, Barnes, and it's like, where are they going? Where is this story going to end up? First one is Justin Timberlake, as you know, arrested for drunk driving. But have you seen the latest with his defense attorney, Edward Burke Jr.?
It's been spin.
He is ready to vigorously challenge the allegations, adding that he will have a lot to say at the appropriate time.
It's been spin.
The crazy thing, he's scheduled to appear in court July 26th. There's a little conflict there. He's supposed to be at a show in Poland.
They are not going to let him by on that. They're already being pretty hardcore. There's no way they're going to say, yeah, go ahead. Go make your millions at that gig. We'll see you when you get back. Doubt it.
I wonder what other New Yorkers are saying about this. Billy Joel said to one news outlet, "Judge not lest ye be judged."
Okay.
What?
All right, sir. They caught up with him at a bookstore. He was like on a moped. It didn't even seem like he knew who Justin was.
It's so bizarre. And the other story that kind of is unraveling is the one with Ray Cyrus. You know, now he's saying that he didn't even know what her real last name was, Fire Rose. But did you see this alleged text message that she sent him?
No.
He is saying that she sent this text message, "I'm listening to you, baby. I love you. I don't want us to be on different sides, fighting a war that nobody wins." This is a really long text message, which I'm thinking, I don't like long text messages. This thing went on for like 3 pages. But
well, it's better than someone
allegedly
rapid-fire machine gun thoughts. I much prefer the double scroller than someone who's like thought, send, thought, send, thought. It sounds like he just married a party girl and now regrets the hell out of it.
And he's been known to have some issues. And that's what she's saying. Alleged drug use. We'll see. And that she was keeping him away from his children. Well, he and Miley have had an estranged relationship for years. All right, Chrissy Teigen back in the news. I actually like this story because I think Chrissy did the right thing. Hitting back at fans who called her out over her dirty bathwater. It all started when John Legend shared a clip of her in a bathtub filled with brownish water.
Ugh.
And he said, "What's happening here?" As she scrubs her legs. She responded, "I'm getting all my body makeup off." Well, of course, the internet went crazy. People are like, "It looks dirty. Yuck." And then she's like, "Hey, currently getting roasted online for being dirty because no one listened to the audio where I'm saying I'm soaking off body makeup." She defended herself and just was like, "Love you all." I mean, what else are you going to do? You just got to clap back at people.
What does she need to have body makeup on for? What does she do?
I was thinking about that. Maybe it was some photo shoot where she had body makeup on all over her. But yeah, brown water in a tub. It is yuck. Christina Applegate is speaking out again, clarifying some of her past remarks to make sure that fans know she is okay. She makes these statements, Barnes, and it's almost like she doesn't want to be alive anymore. So on the June 4th episode of her podcast, Messy, she shared, "I don't enjoy living." And that, of course, she was going through this real depression over her MS. But anyway, she wanted her concerned fans to know they do not have to worry.
It's important to be able to say these things. And no, I'm not sitting here on suicide watch, okay? I am not. Nor have I ever been. But with the dark thoughts coming through my head sometimes when you're dealing with something that has taken a huge part of you away.
That's so strange. She's putting these things out there and then she comes back with this anger about it and saying, "No, I'm not doing that." Well, but you did do that.
Right before this, she had that really successful miniseries called Dead to Me. Did you ever watch that?
No, but everyone I knew that watched it absolutely loved it.
Loved it. And then all of this happened, which is really sad. Okay, have you seen the vacation photos with J-Lo smiling on a boat in Italy?
No, how'd she get there so fast? She was just in LA at some graduation.
She's on this solo trip in Italy, and all the photos were her in this boat laughing and smiling. Without Ben.
She's by herself?
Yeah.
Okay.
By herself.
All right.
Yeah, I know. Very interesting. I'm actually now a fan of Austin Butler. I didn't know what to think of the guy, but I've seen him now in so many things, and I think he's a really good actor. I actually saw an old interview of him with Jimmy Fallon, and they were both talking about how they get starstruck, and he met Meryl Streep. Well, here he is talking about another starstruck episode on the Today Show. He felt starstruck by another superstar.
It's when you don't expect to see somebody. So I saw him outside of a hotel, and that I was staying in, and I had to go into another door. I couldn't even say hello.
You didn't say
Because I grew up admiring him so much. So, yeah.
Scott Weiland's wife is now speaking out over Scott's accidental overdose that happened in 2015, disputing this. She's saying his heart stopped and it wasn't an overdose. She wants to set the record straight. She was on that podcast, Appetite for Distortion, and man.
Yeah, heard the whole thing. Yeah, it's crazy to hear. About an hour and a half podcast. I took a big chunk out of it. We don't have enough time right now to do it, but later this morning I want to play it for you. And it's pretty heart-wrenching to listen to.
And finally, I don't know if I'm shocked by this, but it is shocking to hear this. Elon Musk says 2 people have attempted to assassinate him in the last 7 months. Assassinate him. Here he is at a recent shareholder meeting talking about taking safety precautions so he doesn't end up, as he says, like John Lennon.
We actually did have 2 homicidal maniacs in the last roughly 7 months come to aspirationally try to kill me and a bunch of other people. And there wasn't like an actual issue that they articulated. They were just, in the homicidal maniac career. So I do need to be kind of careful. Forces me to be a bit more sort of standoffish. So now, like, I've stopped signing things because, like, that would be a sure way to, like, homicidal maniac. I'll just have to sort of sign something and then shoot him. Like, think of like John Lennon, who was like singing about like, hey, can't we all just be nice to each other? And then he got shot, by one of his fans. You're like, okay, we'll try to avoid that.
Why would you even put that out there?
And he was so nonchalant about it.
You took care of it. It's probably people that has something to do with the Cybertruck, I'm sure. But why even put that in their brains? These
and now it's out everywhere.
Yeah, these crazies are following you? That's strange.